Hey, Dan, are we talking?
Oh, yeah, Tim. We talking.
Oh,
We talking.
woo! Let's go, Lee!
So anyway, right? Like my fist was halfway through and it was just stuck in the... Oh shit, we're recording. Anyway, welcome back to the World's Greatest Podcast.
How did that get in there?
Oh, we talking. Episode 158. The world's greatest podcast ever started by humanity. The world's most entertaining show ever put to paper. Even though we're on your favorite streaming platforms, we write all this out. This is actually all scripted. Just kidding, it's not, because that would be terrible, and 2 out of the 3 of us can't read. You can decide which 2 it is. One is definitely Tim.
Now you have to choose who the other one is.
Yeah, you got a 50-50 shot.
Is it the other engineer? Which engineer am I talking
Which
about?
engineer?
Exactly.
It's just 3 engineers. Just sit. I'm the fake one, but I'm definitely the fake engineer. But
They'll never catch you reading a book, so you'll never know.
Dan doesn't even read the plans whenever he's checking stuff for his job. He just wings it.
When I get a Lego set, I don't look at the manual.
No,
I am the
They
manual.
have pictures in there, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
This goes like that.
They do have pictures in the Lego set.
With arrows pointing on what connects to what.
I'm not
Saying
falling for
1, 2, 3.
I'm not gonna be part of the system. Okay.
You know what? That's why I hate going to restaurants that are like higher end and bougie because they got no pictures in the menu.
Yeah,
you
right.
know?
I gotta look up half the shit.
Yeah.
As a different language, you're like, I don't know what that word is.
Like it's bad when I go to an Italian restaurant and I'm like, wait, what is this dish again? Or I go to like a Hispanic, like Mexican restaurant, and I'm like, wait, what comes on this
There's
platter?
no little description
I'm like,
underneath.
what-
It's
yeah.
just the words in like Spanish. You're like, no idea what that is.
I'm like, is this spicy? Let me check.
Sure.
Let me see how spicy this is.
No, I'm not
Can
gonna
I tolerate
lie.
it?
Whenever I go, because there was this one spot that was around the corner from the studio that was like heading towards East New York. It was like on the borderline of East New York, not East New York, Bushwick. I mean, and everything on the menu was in complete Spanish, and everyone only spoke Spanish in the restaurant. So I would just be like 3 of those. And
Yeah.
I would like whatever it would be, like tacos with whatever in it, and I would just read it in Spanish with my fake Spanish. That
That was one of my favorite things to do too, though. In like a restaurant where it's like a different language and you completely butcher it. You're like, I'm gonna fuck this up. You know what? Commit to the bit.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm butchering
Commit
this
to the bit.
without breaking. Just this is dead serious, dude.
Same
dog.
thing.
Absolutely. No, I tell people all the time I can't speak Spanish, but I
And then
sing in
they-
Bad Bunny.
Then they they freaking correct you.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly.
where I was going. I almost had a stroke there.
Many was it back in 2021 when we had Cinco de Mayo with the Jersey crew, and we wound up going all the way out to
Elizabeth?
no, we were further. We were like North Jersey, like wasn't that like Paramus area? It was like up there, wasn't it?
Was it in Newark?
I felt like it was so much further than that. Regardless, doesn't matter. I was
Was fire.
I was the whitest kid there, and that scenario happened where the entire menu and the waiters and the waitresses only spoke Spanish. So I had to. I was like, I didn't realize that, so I like started to talk to the waitress, and I like, can I get this? And they're like, ¿qué? Like they were like, I don't understand. After like the second attempt, I was like, I'm not even gonna try this anymore. I literally I forgot who it was. I said, can you please translate this for me? I was like, I want this, and that, and that, and then they did it. I was like, and then they smiled. I was like, tell them that I'm a gringo. Like, so whatever I said, and the waitress smiled. Like they laughed. They thought that was really funny.
Tim, I was there also, and Tim was
I know.
still the whitest guy there.
Yes. Well, anywhere we go together, I will still be the whitest one between the 2 of us. So.
Anyway, your next girl's favorite podcast, your ex-girl's favorite podcast, your current girl's favorite fucking podcast. We're the reason your girl goes to the gym. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, I'm sorry. Like, you thought it was her New Year's resolution. That's not what it is. She started listening to the show, and now she decided she wanted to go to the gym. It is what it is. We bettering people out here, especially your girl.
Damn, weren't you just complaining about too many people in the gym?
Yeah, it was.
This damn show
That's
is
it's
fucking you
the
up.
show. It's the show.
Yeah.
It's the show. I was complaining.
That's
but
what-
like, bro, it's a Thursday. Why is it 11:30 a.m. on a Thursday? Gym is mobbed out. Go to work. Go to work. And then they have the audacity to say, yeah, but you're at the gym at 11:30 on. I just worked 68 hours that week, all right? This is my only day off. God forbid one day I sleep in a little bit.
That's their only day off, too.
Fuck them. Everyone that goes to Crunch on the island knows exactly what I'm talking about. Every single one.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's the
ridiculous.
time people show back up.
But anyway, Dan,
3 weeks in.
do me a favor. Hit him with that there medias.
Sure. Episode 158. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, App Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go like everything. Go comment on everything. Go share everything. I don't know. Go listen to the episode and then share with your friends. Say, listen to this. Sounds great. You can buy some merch.
We just dropped the new merch
Yeah.
today.
Go check it out.
Allegedly.
Yes, you can get this hat or that hoodie.
That's not
Or
new,
that hat.
but
Yeah, we got the new. I did order the new hoodie, so it will
I'll see
hopefully
it.
be here by
I'll see
next
it soon.
episode.
Allegedly.
yeah.
Allegedly, I ordered a new hoodie. Those that follow us get the joke.
Or if you go look at the merch store, you might get the joke too.
Or if you go look at the merch store, you'll get the joke. Allegedly, you'll get.
Or
the
you
joke.
buy the joke.
Or you could. You can't buy my life. Sorry.
But what you can do is you can also buy his beats.
You can't
That'd
do
be
that.
great.
Those
Go
aren't
hit-
jokes.
go hit the
Those
link tree.
are fire.
Great. We got a talk of the week.
Yeah.
Townsley.
Yes.
Townsley, big man. Always supportive. Always got my back with not just the show, but just in life in general. Big man, appreciate you. Love you.
Nice.
Thanks for always showing out. And again, still the only podcast guest to ever bring us food. Remember, like
Yeah.
the first time we had him on, he
Nuggets.
brought us Wendy's.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's why he was on.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the old studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't
Yeah.
there. You brought us some
Wendy's.
nuggies.
And this is the first I'm hearing of this, so I'm a little, damn.
I'm sure we've told you before. I think you just forgot.
Yeah, probably. That's what happens when you get old.
But yeah, he did in fact bring us nuggies.
Yeah.
Before we get into the next topic,
Oh?
I know I'm a little late, but I got this little thing for you. You got a knife? I know you have a knife.
Wow.
Oh God.
Wow.
I know you have a knife.
Look at this. Have you
I
opened
was
it yet?
wondering what you were holding in your
Did you-
pocket like that.
Did you retape that or did you
Yeah,
didn't open it yet?
I did. You might be able to just rip it off, to be honest. One of the sides, or just get one of the knives out that I know you have.
It's like
Yeah,
you taking down on YouTube.
Dan, do you know what this is?
I have no idea.
yeah. I forgot it at my house the last 2 times. I think you could have just used the other side, but it doesn't
I
matter.
probably could have. Oh, it's wrapped in a box.
It's in a box. It's
In a box, in a box.
It's in a box. In a box. Here's just peppercorn,
It's peppercorn.
a little peppercorn, and
A little peppercorn.
yeah, just a little something,
Oh.
something.
Oh, I fuck with
Wow.
this.
And it's a
oh,
light.
this is hard.
And it's a light.
Oh, this is so dope.
Oh, cool.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I got you the guitar that I knew you were trying to sell, so I was like, let me get you.
And it's
I-
a light?
And it's a light.
Oh, that's sick. All right, keep talking while I plug this in.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Look at that.
It may take a couple seconds just to stand it upright, but yeah, no, just a little something. Especially when he makes his beats and he makes his little videos. He's got like a nice little cool desk piece.
Knickknacks.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
I like it.
I was a little nervous. It took a lot
little
longer
too
than I
long.
thought to take it in. Yeah, it's gonna. You might have to swap the legs around a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't.
got it.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of got it.
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll figure it
Let me
out.
plug it in
You're gonna plug it in. Yeah. But it's like
Oh,
just
that's hard.
Wow.
Can I? Well, the camera is that on camera?
a little bit.
Is he on there?
Nah, but they'll see when you make your beats.
That's hard. I
We
like
could
it.
have your brother edit in as a picture.
Yeah, I'll send him a picture later. I'll put him right here.
Yeah, the legs you might have to reverse it. Like flip the legs completely around.
It.
I like that. Ah, there
I
we
like
go.
it.
Yep, see?
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
I like him.
At first, I thought it was. It didn't say it on the the website, but like when I got it, I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Is this a speaker too?" I was like, "That'd be
Is it?
No, it's not."
Oh.
But like the way it looks, I thought it. I was like,
It
"Wow!"
could've been.
I was like, "Wow!" It looks like it could have been.
Like the Bluetooth thing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, it
that's
even has
fire.
that. I actually
Got a
forgot.
little light switch on it.
I forgot that I had that. Yeah.
I'm gonna name him Jimmy
There you go.
after Jimi Hendrix.
I was about to say. I think that's the reason why you were gonna go with it.
Yeah, Jimmy also played a white Strat like that, so his name is now Jimmy.
Yeah. Nice.
I named him Jimmy.
I also thought it was gonna be like a microphone too. I wasn't sure. Like, I was like, wait, is this actually a microphone too? But it's not. It's literally just
It's just a light.
It's just a light. Yeah.
It's cool though. I like it. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome, bud.
I appreciate
Just
it.
a little something.
Like you just hide all these gifts in your pants.
I was wondering what the fuck he had. That like his hands were there the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Tim had like it looked like he had like a 9mm pistol in his pocket.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm nervous sitting next to him. Like,
Where's your gat? Show us your gat.
if none of this is real,
Nice.
Yeah, you
then
can give
this
it.
gat ain't real.
Be honest. I'm pretty sure when you first saw that box, you were probably thinking it was something else,
Yeah, I thought I definitely thought it was gonna be a pocket pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
or maybe like a small dildo or something.
Or something, yeah, like
That
a
would have
joke.
been so funny.
Like a joke.
Imagine I
yeah.
got to say, "Oh, we talking on it."
That'd be hard.
Yes.
That'd be kind of hard. I couldn't display it because I have family that comes here, and I don't feel like explaining that.
Just leave it in the bathroom.
Yeah, I would
funny
probably.
thing.
Yeah. That'd be even worse.
right on top of the toilet, just like in the back of the toilet, just stuck there.
Stuck on your shower wall.
Yeah, I'll give it a cape. I'll give it a little cape too.
That'd be hilarious.
Maybe one day.
Get the Moby Huge and give
Tim's
it
gonna hit
the,
up a
give it the flag around and
it's Superman.
Dun, 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 dun.
When we have like a dedicated podcast space, absolutely we're getting one. And we will write it off because we will make content with it. That is my next goal for the podcast.
Honestly, like,
After we get like a dedicated space to actually do the podcast, I want to buy the Moby Huge, wrap the fucking
it on Roomba.
flag around it, put it on
On
a Roomba,
Roomba.
and put sunglasses on
and
it.
as we're recording,
then-
it's just doing shit.
exactly. And then after that, we're gonna write it off on our taxes for content because we used it for our business.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, guys, it's Moby Huge.
Exactly. Because I want to look our accountant in the eye and tell him, yes, you're writing off the giant 3-foot dildo. Okay?
And HR can't say shit.
HR can't say shit. Okay?
Oh, it's the little things. It's literally the little things in life you gotta enjoy.
Exactly. Like that 3-foot.
just dream big.
Don't let your
Don't just dream big. Dream Moby Huge.
what did Shia LaBeouf say? Don't let your memes be memes, right? Or
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, what did
Don't
he
let
say?
your dreams be dreams.
Oh, but it isn't like the spoof. Like, don't let your
Don't let your memes be dreams or whatever.
gotcha. Or don't let your dreams be memes or dreams.
Yeah.
Do it.
Fucking do it.
Just do it. Ugh. You know what's wild? I always think about this every time before we actually record. We have like actually
record.
really good conversations
Right before we hit record.
right before we have, and then like the second we record, we're like, what do we?
What?
What do we got like stage fright
Well,
almost.
like I said, when we have a fully recorded space, I'm gonna have it set up to, because obviously at that point, I hope I'm not running the board still. But if
Yeah.
I have to, I have to. But I hope by that point, as soon as we enter the room, I just want it to start recording. And then we can have it, you know, everything mixed out and edited after.
Yeah.
I want to get to that point, but like as soon as we walk in the room, just boom, instantly record.
Because that's when we get our most conversations. We're like, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Like I said, it's never live. We can always,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
just cut it out.
But still, it's like literally. I'm like, I say to myself, you guys were having this great conversation about these like movies, and I was like, I don't know the movie you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
but, like,
fuck
this,
Saltburn. That movie was ass.
but
Yeah, but like, there's people still going to see because then we're throwing out major spoilers, and then they'd have to cut out the little part of this episode.
They just fast forward.
No, there's no spoilers of the movie Saltburn that everyone's so excited about and like making crazy memes about it. There's one scene that's like somewhat shocking, and it's
There's a
well,
couple.
two. There's a couple, whatever. But the movie's
The last
ass
10
overall.
seconds.
No, like the last 10
Oh.
seconds, like the last half hour, and then like an hour in is like super like weird. But it's it's whatever. Like it's stupid. Movie's super trash. Don't recommend it. Now y'all are gonna
I
go
thought
and
it was
watch
alright. It was definitely overhyped, but
it. It was ass.
thought
It
it
was
was alright movie.
cheeks.
But go see Snow Society or Society Snow,
Yeah,
whatever it's called. It was a great movie.
I think it's called The Snow Society.
Yeah, that one sick, and
Yeah.
that's based on a true story. Like insane how like that what they went through.
Yeah. You told me. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
check it out tomorrow.
It's
a movie or a show?
It's a movie. It's about
Okay.
2.5 hours,
Wow.
but it is like
I got time.
it's
tomorrow.
like a
It's-
lot of shit. You're like, holy shit.
fucking every movie now is fucking.
But
like
like
2.5 hours. Yeah.
I missed the first 30 minutes, like because like I was
Because he was late.
no, because I was just I was being a degenerate and drinking in other rooms at the place at the
Oh.
time. But like apparently like it's like you don't really miss the big part, but like you just miss that really like heartfelt character like development in that 35 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean you technically don't need to, but you could watch the whole. I was told I should watch the first 30 minutes before I watch the movie.
I mean, what are your guys?
I did.
What are some of you guys like favorite movies?
Favorite
we've ever done
movies.
How have we never done that?
I feel like we have definitely talked about movies.
We've definitely done movies, but I've never
so
done like our
broad.
personal favorites.
Personal favorite. I mean,
I don't know if I have a personal favorite off the.
like if we
I've
go
got
like
3.
like if we go to comedy, what's like your favorite comedy movie?
No, but like overall, like bar none. Like I'm not gonna put it to genres. Like your top 3, because I have a top 3 all time. Like
Whenever that movie's on, you got like you see it, you have to
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
watch it. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, me and Dan are pretty like we're like
you
we're
guys
movie
you guys are
buffs.
big movie buffs compared to me.
Right,
You guys have
so it's
seen
like- it's like-
everything.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's hard to really
There are a lot of movies that if it's on, I'm
like. I
putting it
have
on.
this. The reason why I say comedy is like I have like a lot of stupid. I have stupid humor. So
Like
like
frat boy humor.
so like immediately, obviously, I'm gonna say, oh, The Hangover, the first one, Step Brothers. Like I'm gonna go very basic because like a lot of people like that. It's like, but I know that I have a lot more that like I literally would have to like see like a list. If
I need some prep time to look through.
like
All
I
right, next week's topic.
like
done.
I wish
Lock
I
it in.
like if,
Lock it in.
like if my right now if I had access like in Bruce Almighty of like a file cabinet and like I can go through the list of every single movie I've ever watched.
I like how he literally referenced another movie in the middle
Yeah,
of that.
I know because I like that movie. Like that's a movie I like. It's like if I literally could do that, just pull the cabinet out and be like, oh yeah, let's see, let's go down the list. Like this one, and just take it out of the file. Like
Yeah, but then you would find another one. You'd be like, what? Like
Yeah.
this one.
no, I know I'm gonna have like a stack of them. Like and I'm like, oh shit.
Well, hey, we got next week's topic, so I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
my top 3 in this episode because we'll save it for next week. So there we go. We got week prep time.
The Hills
Gather your
Have
favorite.
Thighs. Great movie. No. What about The Devil Wears Nada? You guys like that one? No. Oh, okay.
Shout out the band. Devil
What
Wears
about
Prada.
Jurassic Cock? You guys ever seen that one? No. Oh, okay. Never mind. Me neither. I never seen that.
Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down. Yeah.
Black Hawk Down is actually starring Tony Hawk's brother Mike. Mike Hawk. Mike Hawk.
Wow.
You never heard that one?
No. That was good though.
I heard that in, like middle school.
That's really good one.
Tony Hawk's brother Mike. Mike Hawk.
That was a good one.
Speaking of fucking movies and Tony Hawk, I thought about this today because of my ADHD kicked in heavy. You guys remember the Drake and Josh movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we establish how unhinged it was that like nothing serious ever happened in that show to the point where they were stopping international money smugglers, not money counterfeiters, and then at the end of the movie, Tony Hawk gave them a Viper to chase down this guy?
Oh, yeah, brother.
Do you guys remember that? Like
no,
at all?
I have not seen them. I saw the Christmas. I remember the Christmas one.
No, not
With
the Christmas one.
Kimbo Slices in that one, which was wild.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
in the Drake and Josh movie?
The Christmas one, yeah. They made 2. They
That's
had a
crazy.
Christmas one and they had a regular one.
No, I remember one is when they go to LA and
Yeah.
then they Josh's like iPod gets switched with a guy that was
Oh,
next
yeah.
to him on the plane.
Yeah.
And on that iPod they had all the
Oh,
information of counterfeiting money. So Josh is like looking for his music and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And,
Yeah.
and then it turns out that they were dealing with he happened to sit
International.
next to an international money counterfeiter that just happened to know how to make $100 bills perfectly. And then Tony Hawk comes out
And
of
had the
nowhere.
info on his iPod.
Yeah, on his fake his non-existent iPod or a PearPod or whatever
PearPod,
they
whatever
called
the
it for Nickelodeon. But yeah, how unhinged that is. Like that's such a left turn for like the rest of the series. Like nothing serious serious ever
like
happens.
late in that was like the end.
Yeah.
That was definitely the end of the show.
I mean, most if you ever like think about like most Disney show like channels, like Disney shows or Nickelodeon shows that like they had a movie, like they were like none of them really had like.
It just got completely
No,
just, like,
I mean
wind up.
Ariana Grande had a fucking crazy blow up after Nickelodeon.
I'm not saying
No,
blow
no,
up.
no,
I'm talking about
these
like
are,
a
like,
show.
how
Like you went to
the
a
show
show
was,
and
like,
then you
real,
did a
like,
movie. Like then you did a
casual, and then
movie like.
the movie's like
like much grander.
Yeah.
In scale.
Like they had
is what
Wizard,
I'm
they
saying.
did. I know they did a Wizard of Waverly Place one, and I was like, I feel like it's weird because now I don't hear the laughter.
Oh yeah.
Like, they don't
I
end
remember
the
the movie.
they don't-
Wasn't the movie like the end of the series though?
Yes,
like
yes,
when they
yes.
had to do the wizard tournament to figure
Yes.
out who gets the powers at the
Yeah,
end because only one of them get it.
Yes, but it was like it's weird. It
That was
was
a cool concept.
It was a cool concept. Like I was like a good way to finally end it.
Yeah.
But it was just like, all right, but I don't know. The whole thing just. It's kind of just like it was like I said, you're hearing the
Huge grand
jokes.
scale,
You're
yeah.
hearing the jokes now, but now it's like now there's actual no laughter because they made
No
it.
laugh track.
Yeah,
It's an actual
like
movie.
Zoe 101, same thing like that. I remember they had the movie. They did a movie of it.
I don't remember the Zoe
I don't
101
remember the
movie.
movie.
It was-
I remember they ended the show abruptly because she got pregnant.
Because she got pregnant. Yeah.
But I mean, and then they did a movie, and I was like,
I know you see me standing here.
honestly,
That song's a banger. That song is so hard as an intro.
I love those like TikToks where it was like, all right, now remember this is a kids movie. It's about this. No need to go hard. And it's
Yeah.
like Tarzan,
Yeah,
like
Tarzan.
just so small. He's like these, and it's like holy shit.
Tarzan
Like-
has one of the best soundtracks to any movie ever. Tarzan, his soundtrack is so fucking fire. It's
Like-
so good. Honestly, for those of you that run, put on the Tarzan playlist, the whole album. You'll run for miles, bro. That's what Forrest Gump listened to.
Yeah, right in his head.
And it's not true, but like to me, it's true.
Allegedly, don't fact check that. But no, like I was like, it's
Yeah, he
like
probably had that shit running on in his head anyway. No headphones.
No headphones. No headphones. Shout out to the people that don't wear headphones in the gym. Tim. Tim just listens to his demons.
just listen to my demons in my head.
I thought I was bad in the gym. Tim's an animal.
Everyone that said I couldn't do it, I'm like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Besides, like, all right, this is the last one. I go one more.
Yeah.
One more for the core.
What?
One more for the podcast. All right, podcast. That was a good one.
One more for mom. One more for the podcast. All right, the podcast.
Don't go in
today. That's the motivation I give Tim.
Yep, every day.
Yep. Every time we go to the gym, it starts off with one more for mom and then one more for the podcast. Mom always gets one.
Yeah, make it
Mom,
past
if
the
you're
podcast.
listening-
You find out what the third thing is. And maybe
yeah.
the fourth.
Yeah,
She's gonna
I
start
don't-
yelling shit at you.
Yeah.
One more for Moby Huge. No, I guess Moby Huge don't get one
No,
today.
you don't get one today.
Wow, how'd you get 6 more in there?
I'm running out of stuff, Tim.
You got 1 more for each foot of the Moby Huge.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be shredded. And I'm not talking about in my arms.
Yeah, how many reps you doing with that bad boy?
Oh my God.
Just the sigh at the end says it all.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, think about it. Didn't they do a Hannah? I'm pretty sure they did a Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah, Hannah Montana did a movie.
She had, she also had the concert movie too, that I'm pretty sure was just Hannah Montana.
It's like the reveal, and that's when like Miley got out of the Hannah Montana thing.
And she went to
Yeah.
like a Tennessee or something like that, right? She went back to her.
Yeah.
She went
whatever.
back to-
yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, it's kind of like it's. I don't know.
Well, I think it was time to end the show, and they wanted to.
Yeah,
break
I
her
know.
from
I mean,
Hannah
I mean,
Montana.
that's how they kind of.
And then Miley went through a thought phase to get rid of Disney.
Right, yeah, she
Yeah,
went
right.
through a whole rapping with Chief Keef phase when she was just like, high off perks with my shades on, you know, just.
Jay's on my feet, man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what
She's
you're talking
back to
about.
dropping pop
And then she came in
bangers.
like a wrecking ball. That's on,
And then, yeah, she reinvented herself with Wrecking Ball and did all that shit. But she's a phenomenal singer.
Yeah, and then she
Across all the
got a
genres.
nice comeback.
She did.
Yep.
She actually has a really good cover of Metallica's "Nothing Else Matters," like a phenomenal cover. Like she did
Yeah, she did-
really,
she did
really
the whole
good.
rock album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a really good cover.
She what was it? I think this last year she had like 2 songs that were like either top 20 or top whatever it was on the board.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
billiards
did she
board.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even know
Drew
that.
dropped the song like Flowers.
Yeah.
I can buy
Buy myself
Oh yeah,
flowers.
that,
Yeah.
that's just a banger.
But then there was one more song that I can't think of on the top of my head right now. But yeah, no. Disney childhood movies that were just childhood shows that had a movie. It was just weird.
Yeah, they're always so much more on like a grander scale. For also, I've only seen clips. I haven't watched the full episode, but honestly, I'll shout it out anyway. For those that remember, you guys remember Ned's Declassified?
Yes.
So they have a podcast now.
Oh, they're
and-
fucking.
Bro,
They were fucking.
They were like,
Not they were fucking.
What?
They were
Yeah.
fucking.
So you know how there was the one girl on the show,
Mosley.
Yes,
Yes.
So her and Ned are actually married now.
Yeah, I think I heard about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the podcast, it was a crazy. I've only seen this one clip. She was just on there. She was like, "Yeah, bro, I was blowing everybody on the set," and Ned, that's married to her right
Yeah.
now, just goes, "What?" She's
I was
like, "Oh yeah."
she was like,
"This
I
dude,
think
that
she was
dude,
like,
and
yeah, you know, I ran through like the whole cast before I got to him.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Wow.
And he's just there like, "What?"
But it's so funny because like the dudes on the show too, they're talking like, yeah, you know, remember like when we used to do this and like it was like real normal. And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, remember when I sucked your dick in between scenes? And he's like,
Way to just throw him into the bus like
I
that.
guess I'm gonna do that.
Wow.
I guess I can be out there.
She was the one that said it too.
I
It
know.
wasn't even like the guest or anything
Yeah.
that was on the show. She just said it like out of nowhere, and the dude that plays Ned was just like, "What the fuck, yo?"
Yeah,
Like,
right? I gotta see that. That's funny. That's wild.
I don't even know the name of the podcast, but honestly, if you look it up, like
It's-
just
I
for
think-
that
I
one
think-
clip is totally worth
I think
it.
it's still like Ned's Declassified something.
Adult Survival
So-
Guide.
something like
Honestly,
that.
what else would you call it? Like
Yeah,
that
right?
would be the best thing to call it.
There's gotta be some type of
Something like that.
copyright, though, right? You would think.
Nah.
I don't know. They
I
let
think-
their-
I
they
think
let
it's
their
been- I
agents.
think
They
it's been
let
long
Now,
their
enough.
if they
agents
just
duke it out.
call it Declassified Adult Survival Guide, I don't think.
Yeah, it's something,
Yeah.
something like
As
that.
long as they don't say Ned, I think they'll be okay. Because his name isn't actually
Yeah.
Ned.
No,
you know
yeah.
what I
I
mean?
think
So,
it's
like,
something like that. The name
Yeah.
of it. But the,
So
the
yeah.
clips from that show, they
What?
just keep showing up on my thing, and I'm like,
They
what
show
the
up on my
fuck?
fucking on my feed all the fucking time.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
It's wild shit that they say on that show.
And that makes you think of how much wild shit goes on in like Nickelodeon sets.
I mean,
These
what was-
kids, I guess they're like, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 when they're doing these shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I-
crazy.
I mean,
whatever.
the
So
girl
they're
that-
hanging out with all the time.
Yeah,
every day.
straight up. I mean, the girl that played what was that show? iCarly, the blonde, Sam.
Yes.
She wrote a whole book that's the
yeah, her
title
mom
of the book
was-
Oh,
says
yeah.
"I'm glad my mom is dead."
Yeah.
because her mom like forced her into all this acting shit.
Yeah.
And
my
she
God,
never
it's
wanted
bad
to
shit.
do it. And like her mom would like, you know, force her to starve herself and all that kind of crazy shit. And she was like, I mean, she said in interviews that she was just like, yo, I'm not the only one that goes through it. I'm just the only one that wrote it down. Like,
Yeah.
you know what
So
I mean?
once the NDAs roll out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I mean, look what happens to most child stars. There's only like a few that have like gotten through like completely unscathed. It's like Justin Timberlake and I mean Miley Cyrus redid herself, but she had a little moment. Like you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Selena
Ariana Grande.
Gomez.
Selena Gomez, yeah. That was my first ever childhood crush ever.
Yeah.
That was like a person. Oh, I loved her. I still love her to this day. Fuck Benny Blanco. All right, Benny Blanco can eat a dick. All right?
Yeah, my brother says the same thing.
Yeah,
my brother,
right?
my brother still has a huge crush on Selena Gomez.
Oh, I thought he was saying fuck Benny Blanco.
No, but he
Probably,
does.
yeah.
He doesn't like the guy either. He's
Bro,
like, you
fuck
know,
Benny Blanco.
Benny Blanco's out there doing it for the ugly dudes.
Bro,
Facts.
fuck Benny Blanco, all right? Benny Blanco a bitch.
I didn't even know who he was.
Sure,
I still don't even really know who he is.
He's
He's
made
like-
so many
he's
hit
like a-
songs, it's not even funny.
Oh, really?
Like,
Like,
if I'll look it
If
up.
you name a song that's been like popular in the last, I don't know, 10 years, there's a chance that he's
He was one of his songs.
One of his songs. He's a ghost writer for like lyrics.
writer, producer.
And
Oh,
producer.
okay. Gotcha,
Here,
gotcha.
I'll look up a couple songs.
And it's like, he touches like everything,
yeah, touches everything,
I guess.
even Selena Gomez.
Gonna have to,
Fuck Benny Blanco.
gonna have to fact check with him.
He has a total of 29 number one songs, including Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, The Weeknd. He's wrote for Selena Gomez too. Ariana Grande, Britney Spears, Lana Del Rey, Miguel,
wow.
Halsey, Camila Cabello. He wrote that song Havana.
Havana, yeah.
Havana.
No, yeah.
That. He wrote that. Like word for word and produced the whole thing. He did that. Fuck you, Benny Blanco.
But if you want to come on the show,
But if you want to come on the show just for me to talk shit, I'm totally down. I loved you and Dave, by the way. You're hilarious in the show. But fuck you, Benny Blanco.
I didn't even realize he was in the show.
He's in Dave, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
him and Lil Dicky are like best
And
friends.
they're like great friends.
Wait,
His producer, the dude with the curly hair.
I thought it was a ginger.
No, that's his manager.
That's what I thought.
That's his
Chico
manager.
Santino.
That's
Oh.
Andrew Santino. Yeah, he's a comedian.
Oh,
but the other dude that lives in the Hollywood Hills, that's like really weird, walks around.
Who's that?
with
Hey,
his
what's up?
hair.
What's up,
yeah.
Chet?
Benny Blanco.
What's up, Chet?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What's up,
Chet?
Chet? Yeah, he calls
Yes,
him Chet.
yes.
That's Benny Blanco.
I don't know why I never
Yeah.
put that two together.
That's actually him. That's really Benny Blanco. Fuck you, Benny Blanco.
That's funny.
Name of this episode is Fuck Benny Blanco.
That's so funny. Selena Gomez, come back to Staten Island. I miss you.
When was she in Staten Island?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's some. I mean, Waverly Place is like right there. you
Yeah.
know?
I'm not gonna lie.
I was gassed to find out it was a real street.
I,
I'm not gonna lie.
same. Yo, I was
super
about
gassed.
to say the same thing. I went out drinking and I literally like was walking and I just was like, holy shit, that's Waverly Place.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Where are the
it's-
Wizards?
It's super gas.
I was like,
what?
what? I was like, I blew my mind. Cause like
I mean, the show takes place in New York too.
yeah, but like you know what I mean, like
They just make a fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I thought they did
so
too.
is I'm pretty sure so is Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. It's supposed to take place in New York City or something like that.
Is it in New York? I thought it was in
What?
Chicago.
Is it Chicago?
I
don't
thought Sweet
know.
Life of Zack and Cody is supposed to take place.
I just
in
know like
Chicago.
London Tipton is supposed to be like I think
London
is was it
Tipton.
Paris Hilton? Yeah, basically that's the knockoff.
They
So.
they did. I mean, I don't know. Did they have a movie? I know they did the second show on the cruise.
I think they
Like the Sweet Life on
no, I
Deck.
don't think they did. I think they wanted to believe it or not. I
They
think-
just did the Sweet Life on Deck,
yeah, and then I think they just did like a season ending thing.
which that kind of got crazy.
Oh, we're both wrong. It's in Boston.
Ah,
Oh,
Sweet Life of
that's
Zack and
right.
Cody takes place in
that,
Boston.
That's correct because I remember they were big Boston Red Sox fans. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it takes place in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yep.
I should know it was big city.
Yeah.
US.
I don't know why. I think just because I just assumed I was like, oh, yeah, New York City. But
I
yeah,
thought it was
no,
Chicago.
That's how
so-
long it's been since I seen it. But no, now that I remember, yeah, there was an episode they were
At a
they
Red
were
Sox
at
game?
a Red Sox game. Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
There we go.
All right.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, we can end with a halftime show. We're about
Yeah.
we're about
Right
there.
All right. Well,
That was completely off the cuff.
yeah. Well, that's what I like when we kind of just
So
like.
that's what the conversation before the show was.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was just-
I that's what I'm saying. Like, I like when we're like,
once you can get into one of them.
it's just more authentic. It's literally just like, how do we just like start a conversation? It's like, what can we just pinpoint into a conversation for?
Yeah.
Especially like when we're sitting next to each other like 30 minutes, 20 minutes before we were actually
Chit-chatting,
record.
getting sound checks, and
And then we
Yeah.
just stop the conversation, like, all right, let's get into
Whatever we plan to
our
talk
normal
about.
segments, and then we're like, shit, man, how are we just gonna get into it? Anyway,
Yeah.
this is part of the show where we'd like to give a shout out to some amazing sponsors because without these sponsors, the show would still continue after 158 episodes.
fuck.
Shit. All right, and if you find gents like to go first.
I'll go first.
ahead.
Shout out to the snow. I don't know. But it's been fucking like
Short season.
over 2 years since we fucking. It's been like 2 years, maybe over 2 years since we've actually had any snow.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
we've
nice.
had
It was
like
nice
flurries,
to see.
but now
nice
it's
to
like,
see a
yeah,
little bit stick.
a little stick.
I don't need a lot to stick, but
Yeah.
just to see a little bit.
a little
It's nice
something,
to look at when it's freshly like just there, untouched.
some fresh snow.
Bus.
Good old
Bring-
fresh snow.
Don't forget to bring your shovel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Your towel.
I heard snow smells funny. It's so wild. So I've been told. Allegedly.
I don't know anything about that.
We'll go find out outside after this.
As long as it's yellow.
I heard if it's yellow, leave it mellow. You hear that, mellow? Leave it mellow.
Leave it mellow. Stop eating it.
I'm gonna give a shout out to when you're like most people do it. They have a like a little savings that they like a personal savings at like their household. They kind of throw like money in a jar. Like shout out to the money jars.
Are you looking
Yeah.
at my little?
I did, yeah.
I have a
Clickety-clank.
yeah.
I have a
Clickety-clank.
Tropicana bottle filled, like a orange juice bottle filled up with coins in my room.
I have like the mini water jugs, like the gallon ones that I just have like a bunch of them in.
Yeah.
And I try to sort them based on the actual coins itself.
Right, I do too.
And then I'm not gonna lie, this is how crazy I am sometimes. Like I actually get very curious to know like what's like how much is actually in it.
Right.
And if I'm very very bored and there's literally nothing else, I will literally like count them.
Counting it out.
Yep. And then I put it on a piece of paper. I'm like, all right, and we'll see where I'm at after that. That way, if anybody touches my shit, I know.
Yeah, straight up. And you know
You
what?
just roll them at that point.
Speaking of,
Yeah, but it doesn't really go like that sometimes.
Speaking of, right? Fuck TD Bank because they used to have that little penny machine. I think it was called the penny counter or something
whatever
like
it
that.
was.
Charge you.
Well, they used to, but
No, it used to be free at TD
it
Bank.
used to be free.
Yeah.
Then they started charging you unless you had an account.
And then
So
they
I
took it away.
opened an account there. I still have TD Bank, and then they just shut all the fucking machines down. Now there's I went there once with all these fucking coins that I had, and I was like, so what do I do now? They're like, oh, you're supposed to roll it. I was like, you want me to take 2 hours, 3 hours out of my life
the worst.
to roll all
Fucking
these
hate it.
fucking quarters? I was like, bro, I got shit to do.
I used to have a thing that you just put it in the thing and it fucking lined it up perfectly. So it was like, just take it out, throw it in the thing.
Right. Yeah, I need one of those.
But I got it from like the Scholastic Book Fair book.
Oh, nice.
In
fire.
6th grade.
Shout
And
out to Scholastic
And
Book Fair.
I used it for like years till like college, and then it like kind of crapped out on me. But
Fire.
No, I have a slight tism, and I actually like to hand count the stuff just because I'm like, yeah, cool.
Autism be hitting
I was like, you put the
sometimes.
coin in, it was like,
Fire.
I have a Darth Vader piggy bank.
gas.
Yeah.
go.
It does the breathing thing.
It does a
Yeah.
yeah, and it moves around. I took the batteries out because I haven't used it. Like it's just kind of like on display.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm like tempted.
novelty item. Pull it
Yeah.
back out, make it fun.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's not gonna work anymore, and I'm gonna be a little upset. Like I'm not gonna see it move.
Well, no, I mean, I don't. You didn't leave batteries in it, so I don't think it
No.
like rotted out. 'Cause,
Yeah, but the
sometimes you let
circuit board.
batteries,
Sometimes the circuit board. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Technology's weird.
Try it. Who knows?
I don't know.
My sponsor this week goes out to the same as our talker of the week. Shout out Towns. Towns recently got me into One Piece after 10 years of trying to get me to watch One Piece. Now, for those that don't know, One Piece is probably one of the best, if not the best selling anime of all time. It's over 1,000 episodes. I'm up to like 500 and something in a month. Yeah, I blew through that shit. But
Holy shit.
yeah, no, I blew through that
You said
shit.
you watched how many?
500 and something. I think I'm
They're
up
like
to
what, 20-minute episodes, I guess?
They're 20-minute episodes, but I was watching them at time and a half. So like I banged out 4 episodes in an hour.
Oh, you had it sped up?
Yeah, because on Netflix you could speed up the time.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I watched it at time and a half.
Gotcha.
And I blew through 4 episodes in an hour. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So like that's how I was able to catch up. And I'm still not caught up. I'm literally halfway through. You know what I mean? So,
Wow. I didn't even know you could do that. That's a cool feature.
Yeah.
Commitment.
Yeah. So shout out Towns. He's been trying to get me to watch One Piece since I think we were like 18.
Since episode, like, what, 300?
Yeah, basically. He's been trying to get me to watch One Piece. And I was told, nah, it's too long. Nah, it's too long. And then I ended up watching the live action version that Netflix did. And I loved it so much. And I texted him and I was like, yo, I watched the live action version. I think I'm going to watch the anime. And he goes, let's fucking go. He was so excited. He was like, let's go. So I finally started watching it. And I got past, for those that have watched it, I just finished up Marineford and I'm heading to Fishman Island. Marineford got me. It got me in my feels, got me all types of sad. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because for Christmas, Townsley actually got me all 3 of Zoro's swords. And I'm talking the good swords when he turns them into the black blades. The one cursed one, the one he got from not Kuma, what was his name? I forgot his name, but the undead samurai that slayed the dragon. And then the cursed one, and then the one he got from his best friend when he was a kid. So I have all 3 of them lined up, the most unbreakable swords ever. So if you catch me out in the streets trying to learn the 3 sword style and 9 sword, don't just leave me alone. All right, let me do my nerd shit in peace, dog.
If you notice in your local shopping market that there's a limited number of water bottle containers,
Watermelons.
Yeah.
And
Watermelons.
other types of melons.
there's a very good chance that it may allegedly be Habibi over here.
Fuck that, son. If I learn 9 sword, I'm leveling buildings. He does that in the show. He gets badass, bro. He's like cutting ships in half. It's so badass. Let me do my nerd shit in peace, bro.
I don't think they're going to fuck with a dude with 3 swords.
That's what I'm saying. That's like an ongoing joke in the series too. Everyone's like, "Holy shit, he carries 3 swords. That's Pirate Hunter Zoro." Like,
All right, cool.
yeah, that's my sponsor for the week.
Nice.
I would bring them out, but they're kind of behind the camera right now. They're kind
It's
of
all
pain in
right.
the ass.
It's all right.
But
Well,
Tim's going to pull them out later and
We're gonna be like in that South Park episode when they all get the weapons.
The samurai weapons.
Yeah.
And then they throw it into Butter's eye.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Kenny, what the fuck?
Kenny, what the fuck? We can't let our parents know. They're gonna take our weapons away. And then poor Butters is walking around the town, half his eye bleeding the whole time, just losing gallons of blood.
And he becomes a dog.
And he becomes a dog so they can bring him to the vet. They just tape pubes to his face to make him look like a dog.
Writing on that show is incredible.
Oh my god.
There's a reason it's one of the longest lasting shows ever. Okay, the show's been on for like, I don't know, fucking 15 years.
Honestly, it gets better to me. The more I
does.
watch it,
It does.
the better it is for me.
It does.
Even the new episodes.
Yeah,
Like-
I agree.
They push the line so much more.
Yeah.
Work around whatever climate we're in and fucking.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know what it is? I think it's the fact that Matt Stone and Trey Parker actually still write for the show because, like, let's be honest, Family Guy has definitely fallen off.
Right.
And
I haven't watched Family Guy in such a long time.
bro, forever I haven't watched it.
But South Park,
But South Park I always keep up
Right,
with.
yep.
But I think it's because Matt Stone and Trey Parker have such a love for what they've created that they still write for it. I mean, Seth MacFarlane has come out and he's like, dog, I don't even write for the show. I just do the voices.
yeah.
You know, like he doesn't care for the show anymore. But Matt Stone and Trey Parker absolutely love South Park and they love what they can do with it. So I think that's what keeps the show so alive.
One of the funniest things now that we're talking about South Park is my cousin and I over the weekend we do the shitty walk.
Oh, hello,
But
welcome to Shitty Walk.
But the one that he imitates the most is when it's Japan when they have the sushi one.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, "Good morning, South Park Elementary."
Did you guys know that China and Japan are two different countries?
What? Yeah, they are separated by 2 bodies of water.
Oh no, I'm Japanese. My business failed. I think I'm gonna go kill myself. we don't agree with that notion. We're quoting South Park.
But no, the best is like for my birthday last month, I had family and we went to Hibachi, and my cousin kept doing that.
No.
But the thing is, he goes, I can't stop now. He's like, he just kept doing it. Like they'd be like dead silent at the table, and he goes, "Okay, South Park Elementary." I was like, oh my goodness.
You know what though? I'm sure they're used to dealing with it. I'm not gonna lie.
They probably hear the worst there.
Yeah, they probably
He
hear
just-
it the worst.
He just kept going, "Konnichiwa."
Your cousin definitely did get the shrimp.
No.
Well, a lot of some of those cooks have a good sense of humor though, and
That's
they'll fucking
true.
play into it.
No,
Really
he didn't.
gets you
He
going.
wasn't saying it in front of them, but like every time, like one of the, like someone, like someone was like serving us drinks, and they come back with the drinks. The second they would leave,
Yeah.
he would say it.
Yeah.
I was like, his guys is like, Mike, stop. He's like, I can't. I literally can't. He's like, every time I stop, my intrusive thought kick in. He's doing it.
Wait, teriyaki not Chinese? No, teriyaki not Chinese.
And then the very next day after that hibachi dinner, my cousin somehow it showed up in his feed of the voice recording studio session, like when like they're actually like
Just in the studio. Just
in the studio, and I was like, it's even funnier seeing his voice actually do it.
Yeah, it's great. Shout out to all you women listening. Shout out to your man if he lets the hibachi guy throw shrimp in his mouth. That should tell you all you need to know. Keep listening to our podcast, please. We love it.
I love catching that man's shrimp.
I don't think I've ever been when
Shout
they
out
do
to the
that.
guy that gets excited
They don't
when he
even
throws the shrimp in
They
your
don't
mouth.
toss shrimp.
They usually do the celery.
Vegetables.
It's
They
usually
toss the
celery.
vegetable.
Yeah, it's usually celery.
Those are vegetables.
Whatever.
If he's throwing
You
you
know,
the
like,
shrimp, that means the
you gotta let
guy's
a
he's
grown
giving you
man-
signals. He's
That
giving you
means,
you
signals.
let a
that means he's
grown
also
man-
giving you the shrimp.
He's giving you a signal right there.
You gonna let a grown man throw some shrimp in your mouth? Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, you want to throw shrimp at me? Keep it coming.
And then there's Dan.
Come on, baby, give me another one.
Have you heard of the glizzy gobbler? These are them. Well, I'm going to show you the shrimp.
The shrimp
Gobbler.
gobbler is crazy.
I don't fucking miss. No.
The shrimp gobbler. Hey, yo.
Oh, is that where the lines? That's where the line
my
is at.
God.
Oh, okay.
No, it's fuck the line. There's no line.
I'd rather a shrimp than the Moby Huge, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. If it was like do or die, honestly, die.
Well, Moby Huge, you will die. You will, in fact, die. Your intestines will explode. So I've been told. I read the reviews.
Yeah.
Shout out to that person's grandma.
Is that really a review?
That was I gave it to my grandma and she loves this.
Shout out that guy's grandma.
I think
Let's
they're
have
all,
her on the podcast.
Yeah, right. Oh. Wait a second. That means Gambian was a whore.
They gotta do a sequel while Willie Nelson's still alive. I don't know why they haven't.
I know. Really upsetting about it. And you got Snoop. Oh, I just picture him, like Snoop Dogg in it.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
fuck.
It'd be great. Throw Joe Rogan in there. Be a good time.
Joe Rogan would be
Done
like
as
one of the. He'd be like one of the judges.
Yeah.
I could definitely get all these cameos.
100%. They'd be down to do it.
Shout out the
Get
Naked
Cat
Liver.
Williams in there.
Shout
Cat
out the-
Williams tearing it up right now.
Naked Lizard Club. That's what
Shout-
they're called.
yeah.
That's their name.
Oh,
That's
was
their
it?
group. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a group.
Fucking. I don't know. They should have done it. They remade Super Troopers, so they made a second one.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That took like 20 years though.
Yeah,
Shit,
so-
it's
so it's
around.
time.
That's about
Yeah.
that time.
I know, isn't that crazy?
It's about that time for Beer Fest. Run it back. Come on.
Reed Fest.
It'd be
Or
more
whatever.
socially
Even if
acceptable
they had
too.
like their kids go or something.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You know?
Or whatever, and then they have to like call like one of them in or something like that.
Yeah. How do you get there? Oh, you got to get drunk, you know? It's just the jokes write themselves.
Or like you do it on the opposite side and have like
That was good.
the
That
German
sounded great.
family's revenge. And
Or
like
you
you
could
got
do
to
that.
avenge our.
No, if they're going to do it, they have to do a weed fest.
Yeah.
It's the only way. You
Yeah,
can't
but
leave it on a
like their
cliffhanger like that.
revenge and like send them to the U.S.
Amsterdam.
and a
No,
Reed Fest or
Amsterdam
Yeah,
is.
send them to Amsterdam.
They have family that's in Amsterdam. They
Yeah.
challenge them.
Exactly.
Or, yeah.
Like the kids of the original Germans could be like stoners instead of
Something.
drinkers, and then they go to Amsterdam. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that would be the best way to do it. Come
Well,
on, we're writing the movie for you. Like I want writer's credit. Oh, we talking writer's credit and a cameo. I want to be in it
And a hot tub.
and a hot tub.
Get a hot tub.
Get a hot tub.
And the girl from 37B?
What was that commercial even for?
Like a neighbor, State Farm.
Was
Yeah.
it State Farm?
Yep.
It's like the jingle.
To the jingle. Could you imagine if that was real life? Like you're just standing there and like you're like, the girl from B7 and she just appears. Like I'd be like, what? Like if that was me and that was a girl, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like I'd be,
I think that's kidnapping.
I think that's 100% kidnapping.
Yeah, it's probably kidnapping.
Like she was way too calm about it too.
Yeah.
She's just like, I just appeared here and like, all right, like,
Yeah.
what up? Like how you guys doing?
Yeah, it was-
This in a hot tub.
well, she wasn't in a hot tub.
No, she was next to that. She was on the couch.
Was she? Oh.
The hot tub crushed the coffee table.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
there's a hot tub now.
I have a-
I have the
know.
tism.
You
I know that stuff.
Remember that commercial
You-
very well.
The tism.
Tim really got a crush on the girl from B7.
I don't even. I think that's the room number.
the amount of times that he said it, she hasn't showed up yet. She must have moved.
Yeah, I keep
Must
getting.
have moved. Some old guy that came in now.
I keep getting like some weird dude. Like this guy's in a chair and he has a bunch of like lotion on his hands. That is wild.
It's like that episode of South Park with the TSA.
Yep, that's exactly what I was. That's exactly what I pictured.
The toilet security agency.
Yep. I just love that Cartman. He has the camera and there's a little baby or something like that.
He puts the baby on there. Yeah.
It's the guy gets in and the guy stops and he's like, he keeps going. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wild show. All right.
Yeah.
It's about that.
Well, we'll
time.
do Catchy's hands.
Yeah, we
Do
could
it.
go into
It's
it.
a
All right.
real all over the place episode, but you know what?
Fuck Benny Blanco.
Selena Gomez, come back.
Selena Gomez. Benny, if you want to be on the show, please come through. I think it'd be a great time. But honestly, let me make a record with you, first of all. And then second of all, fuck you, Benny Blanco.
Hey, Selena.
Hey,
How you doing?
Selena.
How you doing? Anyway, I hope we're going to do this very special therapeutic segment called Catch These Hands. This is the part of the show where we like to talk about something that really bothered us, irked us, pissed us off. Maybe it was a first world problem. Maybe it was an everyday problem. Maybe it's just, just a problem. We don't know. We're going to figure that out right now. All right.
Sure.
Any of you fine gents like to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, two-wheel drive in snow can slick my balls. Ligma, Sigma, Sugma, EMA, like,
All-wheel drive has been like a staple since I've bought any car.
well, you know, it's like I'm being glad that we haven't had too much snow.
We
But
go outside right now, it was a foot.
yeah, but not even that. It's just like the after effect. Like if like they're not plowing and like just the ice.
I hate not plowing.
Yeah, right. Hate not plowing when there's snow around.
Nah, fuck the plows, because then they block all the spots. How about that?
Yeah, that's another thing that sucks. It's like when they're like especially like on my house. Like I live in a one way, and
Oh, your house must suck.
Well, they,
And the thing
they
is,
plow the wrong way, right?
they always so we could. And the thing is, like, there's no house on the other side of my street,
Right.
So everyone shovels all the snow on the other side of the street,
towards the trees.
right? And then they come, and instead of pushing it towards the woods, they always push it towards us.
Right.
And we always have to like be on plow duty, and we're like, the second we see them turn down the block,
Yeah.
we have to flag them and say, "Hey,
Switch your fucking
switch it."
plow,
Yeah. And then some of them like, okay, yeah, that's fine. All the times they like, sometimes they give like a hard time, like, "Oh no, I can't." This and that. I'm like, no, like
It's literally one.
you
thing.
can.
Yeah.
You just hit that lever, and it'll just shift everything. Your thing going that way. And
I wish I had a sanitation operation person to come and fucking
right.
come
Yeah.
and defend their people.
And maybe bring like actual crackers instead of plain crackers. I don't know.
Bow, bow, bow.
Maybe they play Bad Bunny or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Can you play that Boney?
Babone?
I don't know.
Shots fired.
Wherever can we find someone like that? I don't know. With those
Shots
criteria,
fired.
with
They
those
haven't been on the show in
criteria,
a while.
with those particular criteria, I don't know.
Yeah. Weird.
Yep. Anyway.
What could really catch the hands for me this week is rough hangovers, because I had like for whatever reason like the worst hangover I've had in a long time.
28.
And like I definitely drank way more like I don't know previously in the past couple months, and it wasn't that bad. But like yesterday, I don't know. I woke up nauseous. I threw up, hungover, sucked. Then I took
Ow.
a nap, and I woke up and I had like the worst headache, and I was like. It was 3 p.m. I was like, I shouldn't be this hungover still.
Did you drink water?
I did drink water. I drank liquid IV or water before I fell back asleep. And fucking
Shout
still
out
kicked
Liquid
my
IV.
ass. Still kicked my ass. I don't know.
Tim likes
Hangovers.
Liquid IV.
Nah. My stomach's just fucked up. My stomach's that's another thing. Just getting old. My stomach just like is getting to a point now. It's like it literally. It's just
Rejected.
it's just rejecting everything.
Yeah, Timmy needs that lactose-free ice cream now.
I just need to like cut my stomach open and just get a new stomach, and like everything else. I don't really. I mean, I can't even. The thing is, I can't even say now. I don't work in the medical field. I technically do work in the medical field now. So like, I'm like, you know.
Hook a brother up.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like,
What's at the top of that list?
well, I'm saying like it's like medical terms. Like, oh yeah, I don't work in medical field. Like, I don't know the medical terms. Well, I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
Technically now. you
technically
do.
now I do. It's just different. You know.
Same but different.
Yes.
It'll change your HVAC system.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell someone to change that HVAC system. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. What about you,
Okay.
B?
my catch these hands goes out to having a terrible, terrible work-life balance, because that's my life right now. I'm missing out on really big events that I wish I wasn't missing out on, and now I'm literally fighting for my fucking life to have a day off on the end of this month for something that I bought for me and my brother to go to, and yeah, it's a shit show, and I may just have to end up just walking out and call it a day. So having terrible work-life balance can really catch these hands.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's been 3 fucking months. Find another employee. Like
I hear you, man.
4 months, right? When did we get back from Vegas? October, right?
Fucking October, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The beginning of October.
yeah. It's mid-January.
Yeah.
4 fucking months, dog.
No. Yeah. No. Trust me. I know. I know how you feel.
Fucking ridiculous.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And
The
the
boy's
thing,
tired.
and the thing is, I get a kick at it sometimes. Where like, and the thing is, I go back and forth with this debate where it's like, oh, the younger generation doesn't want to work. It's like, I mean, they do. It's just they
They know their worth. I feel like that's more than
Yeah.
anything else. Like I know, but I know somebody that has their bachelor's degree, and I'm not gonna say their name, but they had their master's actually. They had their master's degree in a field and they cannot get a job that's even worth their time because they're making more money at their off the books job.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're just like it's not
That's
worth
crazy.
like I can't afford it. Like I literally can't afford that, and that's me right now. It's like there's a lot of entry level positions that I can go into in
But
the
you're
audio world.
losing so much money on that.
Well, I would lose so much money, and it's for shit I know I'm overqualified for by miles, by fucking miles. I'm overqualified for this fucking job. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm not doing your assistant bitch work because I did all of it already. I know it. I've been in a music studio for the past 6 fucking years. Like, I know all this. I'm not running your bitch work for $15 an hour. Like, no, I'm good. Like, why would I do that to myself? And everyone's just like, oh, it opens up your opportunities. It's like, yeah, but I did it already. You know what I mean? Like, what's that? Like, everyone says it's like, oh, yeah, but in 2 years, like, you'll have, like, a much better opportunity. But that doesn't help me tomorrow. Like, I need to eat tomorrow, let alone in 3 fucking years. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what might catch these hands.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not nice, but nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful week and weekend, and I hope that at this point, after 158 episodes, you still always remember to feed